this is John Anderson. You're watching CMS TV.
I don't know about mellow, but it's mellower. It's nice when I do hear from, people that deal with me day to day and were then my kids and, closest friends and whatever. And you obviously dealt with both sides, that it is a big change. It's not it's not a tweak. It's a change.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm happy about that change because I really like not being angry every minute of every day.
Well, you're evened out now.
I really am. Now I'm just mellow. Something bad goes on. I'm just like, well, whatever. I'll fucking deal with it later.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Can't change it. It's either addictive personality or lack of discipline or probably some of both.
Yeah.
And the work thing is maybe the anomaly to all of it.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say is that it's you have discipline. It's just that it's selective discipline, I guess, is what you want to call it.
Sure. I know this though, if I had choice, like if I had work to do and I had something and I was like using all the time, it's what, again, going back to why I don't drink by myself. If I kept beer in the fridge at all, like there's a lot of people that do. A lot of people are normal human beings that could put a 12-pack in their fridge and not drink it because it's there. If I kept a 12-pack in my fridge, I would get no work done because I would drink the 12-pack every day.
Really?
Every day.
Wow, that's funny. I mean, it's funny, interesting, not funny as in ha-ha, but
it's just the truth.
Well, again, you know yourself better than anybody else.
Well, it's like you have that wine rack in your kitchen with the what do you got, 7-8 bottles of wine in there?
There's 8 bottles on there.
I could never have 8 bottles of anything unopened. No way.
Well, what's the purpose of dried crickets? Are they like something you put on a salad or something?
I don't. You know what? It's one of these things that the fucking lefties are trying to say is a meat replacement.
Oh, so it's a protein.
It's a protein thing.
Okay.
And stupid Sugar Smack sent me crickets as one of his dares. And I ate them. I ate them, and then I brought it up on the Seth show when John and Seth were having their little football bet, and I put up that the loser had to eat these crickets. They had no idea how many crickets it was, dude. This was like a cereal bowl full of these fucking things. Yeah.
Now, in all these years, while you're looking for your video.
Yeah.
Why do you think Cleveland cannot field a good team? Why do you think it is?
Straight jinx.
Is that what it is?
Has to be. At this point, what else could it be? They've done everything. They've spent money. They've traded. They've brought in different coaches. They've brought in different front offices. They've brought in successful people. They've brought in unproven people. They've tried everything. It's a jinx town. I really have started to believe that now. It's just a jinx town. There's a curse.
Yeah, it's just so strange, that Cleveland just cannot field a winning team.
No, not at all.
I had an interest in music always.
It's always kind of been around me some way, shape, or form.
5 minutes sitting on a drum set, man, change your life.
This is the same black guitar that Marty McFly plays in Back to the Future.
I love the feeling I get in front of the freaking full stack here, just the vibration or something to it.
I'm lucky because I do have a little bit of a tap into the Fu Manchu lore. into the nebula lore.
In order to keep things going, you kind of have to like start playing the game a little bit, you know, like the business game.
Everybody has to get through a day-to-day, and how do you exist and how do you get by?
As far as getting people to commit to bands, it's tough to keep a lot together these days, for sure.
Still sleeping on people's floor, that's still a reality.
Probably also playing with some of the best people I've ever played with. The creative juices don't stop. It just keeps going.
For me, it's just finding a balance of how much time I'm spending with my family versus how much time I'm spending working.
It's this validation that what you're doing actually has merit.
Obviously, we're a little long in the tooth, and we've been doing this for a minute, and now we can kind of do what we want. We don't need a record company. I'll do it myself. I'll do it the way I want to.
Just always be cool. Just be respectful. Those are your people. They're connecting to you on some level, even if they don't look like you.
It's got to happen, you know, or else I'll go crazy. Go crazy one way or another, you know. I might as well, you know, not go crazy if I can play music.
Maybe one day I'll have a Porsche, but you know, until that day, I'll drive a Chevy.
There you go.
All right.
And I was like, well, I'm not going to do that. So then I tried to figure out how to fucking fix me. And I wrote down a list of every fucking thing that I hated about myself, and I taped it on my bathroom mirror, and I left it there for a year so that I couldn't hide from it, and I couldn't hide even from friends or anything anymore. And I dealt with it. You know, I dealt with it, and I think by the time that year and a half went by, I had figured out what I didn't like anymore, and I got rid of it. And
You're just in a dry spell, as it were.
I am. Eventually, I'll throw back down and drink a fifth of something, but it's
You'll
just not
drink a whole
today.
fifth.
Yeah, it's just not today. You know me. I'm certainly not saying I'm quitting drinking. That's not happening.
Yeah, you're just one of those guys that you have to be in the mood.
Yeah. Well, I don't like to drink by myself. I'm deathly afraid of that because that'll just be the downfall of my life.
Right.
You know, and I did do that the last time I did that was when I was going through the divorce, and God knows I was drinking a fifth of vodka a day. When the dude tried to hit Stephanie, and I fucking jumped over her and just started beating the shit out of that guy. That was the last fight that I've been in. But I mean, you've seen it here. When I knocked John over my couch when he was being a dick at the whatever book release party that was.
Book release party, yeah.
You know, whatever that book release party was, and he started being a dick, and I told him shut up, and he jumped at me. I was like, "Fuck you, bitch!" Boom. You know, not gonna happen.
Yeah, fighting like brothers.
Yeah. Now I'm just old.
Yeah.
You know? Now I'll just watch it on YouTube or whatever.
You'll let the younger guys do the fighting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I am officially old. I've outpaced my rage, I guess, in every way to round this conversation up.
Yeah.
I've mentally and physically outpaced my rage. It's crazy.
Well, it's a good place to be.
I have a super high addictive personality, and, you know, my current addiction is work. You know, that's really what it is. My current addiction is work. I love to work. I can't stop working. Okay. I can't even sleep because I want to keep working.
Well, I guess that's better than snorting a pound of blow and, mainlining heroin or something.
Yeah. But I've done both. I've definitely shot up, and I've definitely done a zillion lines of coke in my day. So yeah, I definitely have the absolute addictive personality, and it's a horrible way to live because you can't stop it. I can't. I want to. Lord knows I would love to be able to just, I don't know, eat 1,200 calories a day. And, you know, and do all, you know, make sure that I get in an hour and a half of a workout every day and all that kind of shit. Can't do it. It's just not in my nature. You know,
Hey, pinball wizards and arcade aficionados. Ready for a trip down memory lane, or maybe just a blast into the now? Welcome to Pinball PA, where we've got more than just games. We've got a time machine. With over 420 games, that's 200 plus pinball machines and another 200 plus arcade games, stretching all the way from the 1940s to the latest and greatest. Whether you're here for nostalgia or novelty, we've got you covered. And guess what? No quarters, no tokens. Just pay the admission fee and it's all you can play. Perfect for birthday parties, team building events, or those special educational STEM and STEAM field trips. Need a spot for some spontaneous fun? No reservations are needed. Just come on down to the Hopewell Shopping Center at 2284 Broadhead Road, Suite 10B in Aliquippa, Pennsylvania. For more information, check out our site at www.pinballpa.com or give us a ring at 412-423-8532. Pinball PA, where every play is a free play.